It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and tonight's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Colts and the Giants, under the lights on Thursday night.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Giants. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
Week one of the season as we drop you into the first drive of this ball game and get our first look at this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man complete. Touchdown Giants. A great play there. 75 yards. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener. Wow, first play of the game sees 75 yards. These people haven't even filing yet from the tailgate lines.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
So it's third down, ball inside the red zone, and this defense looking to get the stop they need. From the gun on third down, Dobson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
The kick by Carlson is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. Back to throw. Dobson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Escaping the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. A nightmare on third and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Now to try the field goal, and here's Daniel Carlson. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Carlson able to put this one through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Automatic first down.
So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Looking to throw. Dobson. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they go to work on a first and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. Taylor. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Here's Taylor again. And once again, he's going to be pushed backwards. This time back to the 3. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
And now third and goal coming up. The loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. They'll try and run. Taylor. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up fourth. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on fourth down?
No, we have a change of plans now is what we have because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on fourth down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. One play, 75 yards. And the Giants take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. So a pretty wild turn of events there. Instead of a sure 3 points, it's 6 the other direction.
And if you're kicking in the NFL, that should be pretty much automatic, but I don't think that's on.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. They'll set up a throw. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to throw again. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. From the gun on third down, Dobson eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Defensively, they have him just sitting there.
A potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second-half lead? 1st and 10, Taylor now. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
That kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Dobson. He's got it. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Dobson. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 35. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. So the picture becoming pretty clear here. The defense just looking for a stop because a touchdown, and they would trail on the scoreboard. They're hoping to preserve this slim 1-score lead. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means you got it.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Such little Now it looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Giants are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll drop to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. It's just how they do it. Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game 1 of many to come sitting next to you. Really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for the Giants, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready.
It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we've got the Giants reigning league MVP. He's coming off a week where he stuffed the stat sheet in both yards and touchdowns. It's the Giants and the Commanders on Thursday night primetime.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we're on to week 2 in the NFL season as we've got a good one here between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
No score just yet in this first quarter of action, but we have the offense in the red zone as they've got it here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Throwing on 1st down. Christensen. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. A give up the middle to Gibson. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Seibert able to knock this one through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted. So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Back to throw. Christensen. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? To throw on third down. Christensen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And that'll bring up loss of fun. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the... After a one-point game, 7-6. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. In the second quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little bit.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. On third down, Christensen. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Kayvon Thibodeau in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down here. 19. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the ball comes loose. And it looks like, yes, the Commanders have it. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into 4. Looking to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. 51 yards as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their...
A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into 4. Looking middle, and that's complete. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. 48 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good.
Here we
The
go.
Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Commanders 16. Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing to start the drive. Christensen. And incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Looking to throw. Christensen toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Off play action. Christensen on the move to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this 4th quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw. Christensen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws. Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Operating from the gun. Christensen over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Looking to throw. Christensen. And he finds McLaurin. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back to throw. Christensen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The passing game continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. And here we go on the next drive for Washington. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the 2nd half. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He showed off a nice juke of the defender, but the next wave there to bring him down. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw. Christensen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line.
unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back. Drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. To throw on 2nd down. Christensen, and he's going to go down again. 2 straight sacks have him backed up now for a 3rd and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Giants are going to get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, Christensen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
As our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Giants, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. And not too much time has elapsed yet here in this one. Let's get you into the action here early in this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Position here for this offense following the fumble recovery. They've got it first and goal. They'll look to throw here toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Back to throw here. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. He's at the 50, the 30, and they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're all...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Sly able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the fumble recovery had him set up at... Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back to throw again. Touchdown! A great effort there. So this offense now on the edge of the red zone at the 20. 1st and 10. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Giants are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Okay, the field goal unit out on the field as they look to get 3 points here in the waning moments of this first half. And he's got his favorite target. They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
I can't believe this.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. 1st and goal in the red zone. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll set up a throw. The quick slant caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And quickly they get to the line. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish. Back to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Going for it with Sanders. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Giants are going to... Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Giants are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's enough. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Giants, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings.